Hi everyone, it's Effie here. Time for a haul video with the ants. I'm actually sitting outside. I've got my iPad balancing on 2 flower pots and it's being weighed down by my pencil case. So I hope it doesn't fall down. It's just too stinking hot to be inside. Oops, and you can see it's moving. The pencil case is not heavy enough. Okay, hopefully that will work. Anyway, I went down to town today after a week of washing curtains and carpets, and I thought I'll just share what I found with you. This is a German clock. It says made in Germany, and I bought it so that I could dismantle it. Although it's so cute, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Anyway, I was quite lucky at the junk shop today. This guy gave me all the things I'm going to show you for €8, which was steal, because last Friday, this is disgustingly dirty, but oops, hold on, this is not going to work. This is disgustingly dirty, but last Friday when we went down to town, there was a woman in town selling doilies like this for €5, and then she still told me, oh yes, they're handmade, you know, like I was a complete idiot. And in the meantime, she had like the Chinese machine-made ones there too. So that's the one doily. This is another one. They're very stained, but you know what? I thought for the price, I'm going to wash them and I'll put them in some chlorine and see what happens. And if not, I'll just coffee stain them. How cute is this pattern? I'm not too sure what's going to happen if we cut it apart. I think it could work. It will most probably work in a row like this, because I think it's knitted this way. Yeah, so it should work. And I think I've got one more, another little piece. See, it's the same pattern, only she didn't get very far with this. She gave up. This might have even been a little sample. Okay, I'll use these as a background. I didn't want to do this on the table because these things are so dirty. I couldn't bring myself to put them on the table. Nor on one of my mum-in-law's good doilies. I still need to wash these. Then I got the crystal chandeliers. They're full of salt, or I don't know what that is. I got 3 of them. This one's still got its bottom bit. Hang on. Then I got a book that I can cut up and maybe share. This was the funniest, okay? For constipation, tablets of phenylephthaline, Brooklax, chocolate laxative. So cute. I just bought it because I had a little chuckle when I saw that. I remember the make from South Africa. Then what I really loved was this. This is so rusted. I know Franz Papillon puts all of her metal in salt and vinegar and what have you to rust it. And this is already rusted. It's got these little leaves at the bottom. Can you see? Maybe I should have untangled it before I tried to show you. There we go. Cute, eh? And then I got these 2 stars. He had a bowl of junk and I was scratching through there. Okay, these keys aren't so vintage, but don't you love the way they've rusted? Look at the blue on them. Tim Holtz does his best to make stuff look like that. A little handle from a drawer pull. An earring. I could paint that up. Another handle. This is ink for stamps by Mr. Menounos in Athens. And it's still got tampon in French on top. Encre tampon. So I thought that was quite cute. I didn't open it. I thought it would be nice to have on my desk. Another handle. He gave me all of this for €8. Some junky things, but they'll be nice on collages. A washer, a big key, the real McCoy. That's dilutions on my thumb. And then these are little things from electricity, I think. I thought that could be interesting. That could be little feet. I'm actually silly. I only found 3. I should maybe go and see if I can get some more. I could use them for feet on boxes. That one's a bit smaller. I must actually go past there again. And that little piece, that's a bit not so nice actually, now that I look at it. The other guy that used to sell stuff in the park isn't there. I was a bit upset. He used to have nice things. This is a brad. I wonder where that came. Must have come off a belt or something. Oh, just a little wooden bead. Then I got this. This is a shuttle for a weaving loom. You put your thread through here. The thread actually goes in here. Can you see? The bobbin goes in there, and you throw this across your weaving loom. So I got one of those. This is just a piece of wire that came loose, and another washer. And then, oh, and this button. I thought I can gesso that. Another little washer. And then I went past the grumpy old man. Those of you that watch my videos know that there's this man in the market that must have had a haberdashery shop back in the day, and he's got stuff on the pavement, and the price changes, you know, according to demand. Anyway, I was very lucky to find this braid, and I must have got him in a good day because he said €2, and there's quite a lot of stuff on here. So this will be nice for sharing because I'm running low on things for sharing. So I thought that was quite a steal. And then he had these in a basket that was marked €1, but it was these and another 2 rows. So when I said, oh, I think I owe you €5, he looked at these. He says, you know what, these are sold separately, so I'm going to cut off half of it. And I thought, let me not argue. I got this for €2, so I said, okay, whatever. So I got these for €1. I was a bit upset when he tore the paper because I liked the label, the vintage label, but anyway, you lose some and win some. And then sequins. I like this packet. This was €1 because of the very big ones. You don't often see big sequins, and gold is very in at the moment, so I was really happy about that. And then I got this bag of buttons. I bought all the buttons. Hopefully he'll repackage some more at some stage. Oops, these were also €1, but what I thought I could do with these is if you stack them up, you can also use them as little feet. So that's it. Oh, and then I went, but this isn't really worth it. I went past the Chinese shops, and they used to have very nice jewelry for €1, but now they've all wised up and they sell it for a lot more. I found this for €1. I like the bow, and then it's got the bead and the bead cap, and then these little ones, but the chain's very light, so I thought, you know, I'm sure I'll use it somewhere. So that was my haul for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Keep well, keep cool, keep warm if you're down south. Bye everyone.